Hello, thank you for joining me. I'm Young Morpheus, and in this video, I wanted to talk about Nick Cannon actually. I know this seems like a topic which doesn't really fit within politics, but I think it does, and I will explain. Nick Cannon has gotten in trouble for statements that he said over the recent weeks, and he's went back and forth with various religious leaders of the Jewish faith. I don't want to make this about his comments directly, specifically. I want to instead focus on, getting your ducks in a row, in a sense. The one thing you have to always think about is your surroundings and your area, no matter any kind of statement or proclamation that you want to say, whether it is something which is of typical knowledge or whether it's something controversial nature. In this video, I'm not trying to address if I agree or disagree or condemnation or any of those things. My goal in this video, which I titled it, Nick Cannon Get Out, it's get out of the cycle of the loop that you're in. You made your apologies. Some people are going to accept those apologies. Some people are not going to accept those apologies. But one thing the system likes to do is whenever they have you at their whim, they like to run you across. They like to run you around that wheel of torture, I feel, in a sense. Well, what I feel, why I say that Nick Cannon needs to get out, is he just needs to stop these things and understand that as a celebrity, your biggest advantage is just being a celebrity. A lot of times, whenever you speak, it is at a detriment to yourself. A lot of times it's not very advantageous for you to even speak out on a lot of things, especially the fact of a lot of leaders or people, once they get a certain level of success and fame, tend to be disconnected from the issues directly. So a lot of times it's better if they just took the approach to have an opinion but not step out and use their platform to push certain agendas. So I just feel the lesson that we all can take is know your surroundings, know which statements that are comfortable statements to make and uncomfortable statements to make. Politically, I lean to the far left. I understand when I have a Republican boss or a conservative right-wing boss who is going to have issues with some of my views, and I know how to keep those things to myself, unless I'm dealing with somebody who is open to hearing objective views. It's the same thing in any kind of society. If you know that you have certain people that are going to be sensitive to certain things you're talking about, always keep that in mind before starting to speak on those types of topics, because you can run into the same situation which Nick Cannon has found himself in. There are a lot of statements that he said in there which I have problems with, but there are things which he said which I don't have any problem with at all. I will let those of you listen to his various back and forths and comments and decide on your own what you agree with, what you disagree with. But I guess I wanted to close this out with one question. And that question is, atheists don't believe in Judaism. Muslims necessarily don't believe in Judaism, and you have vice versa. You have all these different people who believe this or don't believe that, or believe this or don't believe that. My question is, why is it that you're forced to accept somebody's interpretation of their beliefs if you have beliefs that conflict those? My issue with what Nick was, my issue in general is he's allowed to have his beliefs, and if his beliefs are counter to the traditional or what was it, orthodox views, or I mean, I'm not sure if that's traditional or orthodox, because there are various different views within the Hebrew faith. So for one particular portion of that faith to have a monopoly on said thought or any kind of viewpoint, I feel is unfair, for one, but it's even more so unfair to decide for other people that they have to accept your beliefs. Now, I guess the part which I'm speaking about in particular is Nick Cannon made some comments as to people not having melanin, that being a cause to them doing savage behaviors and things like that, which I don't agree with any kind of nonsensical points like that. So that I wanted to say and put that out. I don't agree that with some of the more harsh or very tone deaf comments which he said, but it doesn't mean, I believe that in most things, even things we hate, there's a little bit of truth somewhere in some of the things, and I believe I believe that you shouldn't be forced into a certain belief system. Some of the people that he's been speaking with, even though he's walked back comments, they're even to the point now where they're telling him that you need to make a condemnation of Minister Farrakhan. At what point does it get a little bit too far into you trying to tell a person what to think? That's all I wonder. And how much should we allow? Now, with that said, I'll leave it there. Hope you guys enjoy. Have a good one. Thank you.